What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, I know it. Can you feel the heat? I can feel the heat. You know why I can feel the heat? Because everybody's losing their fucking minds and flaming me out over my damn Lucha review today. Holy crap, Jeff.
Yeah, I saw that. It's actually pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. I'm shocked and surprised. Here's the thing. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the SmackDown review, your daily focus SmackDown review. I'm joined with my good friend, my tag team partner, the human Adonis, the abstract, the muscle, the greatest man I've ever known in my life when it comes to physical prowess, the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Huffman. Thank you, buddy, for joining me. Now back to what we were saying.
Problem. Thank you. And hopefully I took the heat off you in your video with my.
Yeah, thanks for going uber racist.
Yeah,
it's awesome. It's awesome. The thing is, I don't even mind anybody flaming me out or anything like that. What I do mind is comments like, you're just watching through WWE rose-colored glasses. You know what? Right there. Eat this. I'm giving the middle finger, Jeff, just so you know. Eat this because...
I was going to say, do you have that song? But...
Oh, no, I don't. I lost all my files. But, here's the thing. I call out things that are bad. I call out WWE. The greatest pay-per-view that has happened the entire 12 months, the last 12 months, including WrestleMania, we saw the other day NXT TakeOver Rival. It was unbelievable how good the show was.
Incredible.
Called out botches during two of the matches. I call out two of the matches for being crap. Why? Because my thing is I'm fair. I'm not loyal to WWE. I'm loyal to wrestling. And there's nothing wrong with liking Lucha. I was very entertained last week. I thought it was a great show. I think what's pissing people off is that I'm saying I'm not going to review Lucha anymore. And that's just because I'm watching so much wrestling, and Lucha has shown that last week that was the anomaly. The good show was the anomaly. They went back to crap. There are some good aspects of Lucha, but Lucha Libre style wrestling, you need fluidity. You can't have one little section of the arena that is designated for all your spots to happen and have a pad this fucking big to land all your moves on, okay? That's ridiculous. And the camera angles show every single swing and miss. Nobody's connecting on things, and you can see it consistently. See, I don't come on here and say, Lucha sucks. That's what haters do. I come on here and I tell you that I'm disappointed with a friggin' product, and I tell you why I'm disappointed. That's called a grown man's fucking argument. And if you don't like it, as my good friend Tommy C would say, upper right-hand corner, click. Okay? Very fucking simple. Now, I'm sorry that I've started so profanity-laden, but
I like it.
Yeah.
You feel?
Yeah. I'm upset.
You feel?
What's that?
Were you this pumped up during NXT?
I was. The whole show just, I was man-gasming everywhere. It was so good.
I was too. That Balor-Neville match, and I love Finn Balor's theme. And actually, I was listening to it in my car.
It's badass. That whole entrance is amazing. You know what? I've read the NXT upcoming events, and I don't know why I like to be. I don't know why I like to read them, but I do. Apparently, Adrian Neville and Kevin Owens, I think it's Adrian Neville, Kevin Owens, is coming up again, and apparently it's so good, it's better than the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match. It's that good.
How is that possible? How is that possible?
Yeah, I know. Well, it's Adrian Neville, so it doesn't surprise me.
That's true. That's true.
But that's gonna be pretty cool.
And
to see.
The divas or the women down there.
Yeah, the women, not divas. These broads.
I love everything. I love everything about them.
Yeah, they're amazing.
I love their fucking music.
Yep.
Love their fucking music. I love what they do in the ring.
Yes.
You got Charlotte, who's a fucking. She's like the Brock Lesnar of the women.
Oh yeah, she lost though, but yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess
she
that
lost
wasn't the best.
in a really cool way, though.
Oh yeah. You got Sasha Banks, who's a bitch.
I love her. There's something.
She's awesome. Bailey's a fucking adorable puppy that's impossible to hate.
Yep, I agree.
And that whatever the fuck that code breaker looking thing was that Bailey hit on Sasha Banks.
Sick.
Oh my god.
Sick.
And then Becky Lynch, I don't.
I like her.
I don't know. I don't know what to say, but I love watching her
She's
too.
got a lot of Lita in her.
Yeah, she's an Irish Lita.
Irish Lita, yeah. And see, the thing is, what's good about those four in particular is they're well developed and very, very cool characters. You know, they don't even have to be cool, but the fact is that they're well thought out and well developed characters that have an aim. Alicia Fox, we have no idea what the hell's up with her.
No character.
And we don't care because she's boring. I think more the problem with the Divas division right now is the lack of talent that is on the roster. That is a bigger problem than the booking. I think when good talent like this comes up to WWE, I believe the booking will get better.
Who do you think is the best diva on the main roster now? Paige?
Paige. Yeah.
Paige. Okay.
Even if AJ was there, I might still say Paige. Because she's that good. She's really good.
I'm still giving credit to Nikki Bella because she gets better and better.
Yeah, I'm giving credit to her too. I think the Bellas, since reuniting and being their evil Bella self, I think they've been very good. Maybe not in the ring.
If they could tone it down and make it a little more believable.
Sure. But that's just how they are.
Which Nikki has been doing.
I think so too. I'm in agreement. I'm enjoying them. And Brie isn't even. I still want her to eat more, but other than that,
right. You know, break that 100-pound mark.
Yep, that would be nice. That'd be nice. For those of being called flat out a hater bugs me. It just it irritates the shit out of me because haters don't give reasons. Haters just hate, and they could be as by Taylor Swift they could be shaken off. But me, I don't hate. I just give my opinions on things, and I try to be as fair as humanly possible. Case in point, last night's fucking SmackDown. Oh my God! What do we do, Jeff? What do we do here?
If anything could be called a throwaway show, that's it.
Yeah. Very very good wording. It was a throwaway show in every sense of the word.
There were a few things I liked in that hour-long tag team match.
Sure. There were some good spots.
The talking back and forth between Reigns and Bryan. Yes. I liked it.
The development of their feud is getting interesting, and
that was good. That was developed pretty well, but then everything else was.
Yeah, it was just bizarre. We'll get to the main event in a moment, but let's go ahead. Let's start with the beginning of the card and the beginning of the show. They had this really strange pump-up segment at the beginning of the show where Kane and Big Show are putting together a tag team turmoil. You know, the main event, the aforementioned.
Basically to fuck Reigns and Bryan.
Yeah, and they're talking to all the tag teams and they're hyping them up. That was different. That was weird. I didn't really.
It was strange. I didn't know what to think. I didn't mind it. Didn't know what to think.
Case in point, just because something is different and we don't see it all the time doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. And this is one of those instances. It could have been done a lot better. It was just weird. But and
found out Los Matadores are alive.
Yeah, even though they're
alive.
Kane went through every single one of the tag teams except Los Matadores. Didn't mention them.
Right.
Didn't mention them. Thought that was funny.
That's typical what happens to the Colognes, though.
I know, right? Jesus. But after that, Bray Wyatt actually opens the in-ring action against R-Truth. And considering how much time the main event got, they actually gave a few minutes to this, which was a little surprising.
I like how they didn't make R-Truth just lay down and die.
Yeah, they let Truth work a little bit.
Get a few shots in.
Yeah, they let Truth work a little bit, and Wyatt is showing.
Still want crazy R-Truth.
I miss crazy R-Truth. That would be nice. But Wyatt is showing more and more every single match, it seems like, and I like what they're doing with him. I just hope that this is not going to backfire, which I think is this whole Undertaker thing could backfire on Bray Wyatt. It's very possible.
I still don't see what Wyatt could get from it. I don't see it.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't see it. The streak's already gone.
Yeah. We're not talking about the legendary Undertaker. We're talking about the rotting corpse that used to be the legendary Undertaker. I mean, he's just not that guy anymore. But people still want to see him.
It took him to get till 50 years old to finally, start showing signs of shouldn't be doing it anymore.
Well, look, I know I'm going to mark out for parts of the match. I'm sure. When the Undertaker first makes his reemergence, I'm sure I'll mark out because I respect that legendary status that he has.
Now if he comes in looking in ridiculous shape,
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It all depends on him and how they build, and it should be very soon. Hopefully, Fastlane or the night after. You would think. You would think. So Bray Wyatt gets the victory with Sister Abigail. And then, does his little pose after the match. Yeah. Next up, Paige and Summer Rae with the Bella Twins on commentary. Paige and Summer Rae have a little bit of back and forth, a little bit of chain wrestling. But Paige wins relatively easily while jawing with the Bellas. God, Nikki, I love the clothes she's wearing. She looks so hookerish. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I think John Cena enjoys it too.
Yes, I think so too. Why wouldn't he?
Right.
Yeah, they've built this match pretty good. Paige is doing good things. Summer Rae, I don't know if there's something there with her in the ring or not. She's got really long legs, and she seems to be able to use them fairly well. But I don't know. Maybe she needs to be stretched out a little bit more and see what she can do in the ring, but she might be a lost cause too. I don't know.
Yeah. She's also already 31.
Yeah, she is old, yeah. Old-ish. I'm 31. Fuck.
Old for Diva. When
A
I
diva.
first saw her, I thought she was like in her early fucking 20s, and then thanks to the old Google machine.
Yeah. Her voice kills me though.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just don't talk.
Don't talk. Stop talking. Forever. So then we get the Hall of Fame package and Sheamus return vignette. I didn't care about either. Hopefully Sheamus just returns as a heel, and that'll make me care. But time has not made me care more about Rikishi being in the Hall of Fame. It's a slap in the face.
Yeah, I going back and watching some of the stuff, I don't really remember going back to watch anything Rikishi. Nothing really stood out for me.
Look, he had a movie, he had Stink Face. He did the Stink Face and all that, which is fine. But I don't know.
I don't know, but the WWE is really blowing the Samoans right now.
Yeah, no
nice
shit,
rhyme.
right?
That was a good rhyme, too.
Yeah, it was.
I like it.
They really are. They are all up on the Samoan power.
Yeah.
The Rock might even go into the Hall of Fame next year. Who knows? So.
Yeah, but that one makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, you're right. I don't even know why I made
for
that.
obvious reasons, that makes sense.
He's The Rock. Yeah, absolutely. He should already be in the friggin' Hall of Fame. But Rikishi, I just don't.
The Rock
get it.
could be in the Hall of Fame just for talking.
Yeah, that's very true. It's very, very true. So after that, Fandango versus Adam Rose again. More tension with the Rosebuds.
Yeah, great. This has been going on for
a while.
It was going on before Survivor Series.
Yeah, it was. It was. And Fandango gets the win. Basically the same type of match that we already saw between these two. I don't know. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, nothing. Move on.
Yeah, not a great match. Blah. Adam Rose
Nobody
walks
cares.
off in a tizzy afterwards.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody gives a crap. And that was kind of the theme of the night, I think. Tag team turmoil. Reigns and Bryan comes down. Mixed reaction for Reigns, even with the editing.
It sounded like a little more cheers, real cheers than.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan gets huge pop. Kind of what we're expecting to see. It seems like they're starting to play the mutual respect angle, especially towards the end of the match, because they spent the entire match trying to one-up each other.
Yeah.
Which was kind of cool.
And just like we were saying, the talk back and forth between the two was really good.
It was interesting. A lot of the best stuff that happened during this entire match happened on the floor.
Yeah, where Bryan was kicking the shit out of one of the Usos, then Reigns comes over.
Yeah.
Say, don't do this out here. Do it in there.
Yeah.
Do it in the.
And then
says,
pulling Daniel Bryan off Jey Uso. I thought that was a cool little thing too. He's like, "Hey, You don't need. You want to put someone in the lock. Put it on me. Don't do it to them. You saw him tap. I like that. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that was good.
But most of the matches just were overdrawn, and Reigns didn't do much else besides use rest holds. He used a lot of rest holds.
Some clotheslines.
Clotheslines, and then he
Superman punch.
Yeah, he hit his big moves when he had to.
I love that drop kick he does. I love that.
It's worrying me though that they're not having him open up more. I mean, this would be.
I feel he definitely can open up.
I think he can too. But the thing is, you would think that this would be the time to do it, is to have this guy open up and to shut up all the doubters. But instead,
something else. Sorry to interrupt you again.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm talking a lot. I apologize.
Like 35th time. No, like you could say, add more moves to his repertoire. I mean, he did the power bomb in the Shield. Why not add a power bomb?
There you go.
Give him another big finishing move.
Yeah, another big power move. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Oh.
See, good insight. Good insight. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the order goes Miz and Mizdow. Brian gets the pin on Miz. The Usos come out, and like I said, Jey Uso gets locked in a yes lock. Reigns pulls him off, getting real pissed off. You could see both guys getting pissed off when they're on the ropes. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
The Matadors, they're out. Brian quickly makes one of them tap. Heath Slater and Titus O'Neil.
Slater Gator.
They get a really good reaction too. They come out, and that didn't last very long.
Yeah, Reigns fucking mutilates Slater.
Yeah, Reigns chops him in half.
In half with a spear.
Brian starts being the one to get all heated and pissed off. Then we get the Ascension, which this was my favorite thing the Ascension have done yet.
Yeah, I love the beatdown.
Loved the friggin' beatdown. They beat down both guys individually, showing dominance as a tag team. This is my favorite thing that they have done in the WWE. Absolutely loved, not their NXT stuff. I'm talking strictly since they've been called to the main roster. I enjoyed the shit out of what they did tonight. Yeah, they got DQ'd. I don't care about that. They obviously they weren't going to take a pinfall loss. I liked it. What'd you think of that?
Oh, I loved it. Make them look badass.
Yeah, make them look strong, and they did. And
they don't have to be the heels that break the rules and just run away like a bunch of pussies. They just fuck people up.
Exactly. We need that. We need a demolition. We need a
Road
Warriors.
Like Bad News Barrett.
Yeah, afraid I've got some bad news.
I know. Why didn't we get any BNZ tonight?
I have no idea. Well, because there wasn't time. Because they freaking did more than half the show of this.
You could have slid some BNZ in. I love that fucking ticker. BNZ. That thing's fucking great.
Yeah, I love the ticker. The ticker's fantastic. So you think that the match might be over at this point because who else is left? Oh, well, the Big Show and Kane. They're the final tag team. Oh, my God. Slow and boring. Just, ugh.
And, the Kane, Big Show do their moves, pick them up, throw them down.
And then they start doing something somewhat interesting. Kane and Big Show start jawing back and forth, seemingly out of friggin' nowhere, possibly showing cracks within the Authority. Who knows about that?
But starts going off on him.
Yeah, Big Show is being kind of a dick, and to Kane, and
yeah, I about lost my mind when Big Show goes under the ropes and he says that's rude.
That's rude. When he said that's yes,
I fucking lost it.
He said that's rude. That's right. That was hysterical. That was hysterical. That was pretty funny. And you kind of see where this is going, where this is heading in a bad way for Big Show Kane. But then
there's WWE flipping the switch on Big Show again.
Yeah, out of nowhere, boom, knockout punch. Knockout punch. That was crazy. And then Roman Reigns spear punch in the face, whatever, and then Brian with the knee, lights out, it's over.
And then you have the mutual respect thing.
Yeah, Reigns and Bryan survive, and then Reigns picks him up off the ground, helps him up, and they stare at the WrestleMania sign, and they have respect for each other. I think that's where they're going with this. I'm not sure what's going to happen at Fastlane. I'm not sure if Bryan's going to be added to the main event at Mania or not. I have no idea.
If they do that, you're going to have to throw Rollins in there too.
I think eventually it might have to happen.
Barring there's no more naked pictures of Seth Rollins being released.
I think the damage is done, man. I think that from what I've read, they're going to fine him over this, and there's a lot of backstage chatter that it may have cost him his title run, because apparently he was supposed to win with his Money in the Bank. Well, this might have cost him that, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But we'll get into that in a second. Let's talk about the Big Show turning on Kane. What are we going to make of this? Apparently, the Authority is going to address it on Raw. What did Big Show do here? Is it another turn?
I mean, it would be what, heel/face turn number 30.
I know that you did your own research onto it. I read another site.
I believe when I did this, it was either like 29 or 33 times.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. But I read an article about a week ago that had all of his turns, and they said there's only 20, and that didn't feel right to me.
Because I looked this up because you and Cronin were talking about it.
Yeah, somebody called in and said there was only 13.
We were talking about it at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
As Big Show knocks out Cena out of nowhere.
And now he knocks out Kane out of nowhere. Now, but this doesn't necessarily have to be a turn. This could be Kane and Big Show doing something with each other for WrestleMania.
I'm okay with that.
Yes. Let them bore the fuck out of each other. And don't take a spot of somebody else.
It could be the bathroom break match at WrestleMania.
Sure. Remember, Mania is 4 hours. It's not a 3-hour show; it's a 4-hour show. And have it on the pre-show. Have it on the pre-show.
Yeah.
There's no reason to. It doesn't have to be terrible either.
That's a decent, credible pre-show opener.
Well, let's face it; these guys are both Hall of Famers. We can talk about what they are now, but. Let's not take anything away from their careers. Yeah, they've had hell of careers. So, what do you think of the 5,000 turn of the Big Show?
Why not? Why not? You've already done it. You've already done it another 4,000 times.
Fuck it. Who cares, right? Okay, so let's talk about the Seth Rollins nude controversy. Oh, what do you give SmackDown?
4.
4. Yeah, 4.5. 4. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Just bad. Bad SmackDown. There's my rose-colored glasses. I sucked the WWE dick.
It was watchable, and I didn't want to kill myself.
Barely. I skipped through a lot of it, dude. I tried to watch it last night. I had to try to force myself.
I'm gonna be honest. Even though this was at 10:30 at night, and after the Blues game, I was falling asleep
in and out of the tag team.
Yeah,
it was a bad show. It
happens.
It happens. I mean, unfortunately, a little bit too often, but it does happen. What are you gonna do? Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. So the Seth Rollins situation, man. So for those of you who do not know by now, Seth Rollins apparently was having some kind of extracurricular activities with a diva, the aspiring diva down in NXT. Zahara.
I don't even know her name.
I think her name's Zahara, and she's tattooed up, man. She's a tatted up chick, and apparently, Seth Rollins' fiance found these nude pictures, and posted. Privacy
does not mean anything.
No, not anymore. Not with smartphones and social media. So she uses his phone probably.
I'm gonna go through his phone for no particular reason.
Yeah. Hey, well, if Seth Rollins wasn't probably
not supporting what Rollins did by any means.
But come on, ladies, don't look for things that you might not like if you find, So she finds these pictures and she posts them on Seth's social media account, which is linked to the WWE account. So they were released through both sources, which is not good. Then.
Funny.
Then she goes on her account and releases photos of Seth Rollins and his mini-me. And by mini-me, I mean penis. In rock-hard position. What the hell, man? And then it all gets deleted. Seth Rollins is embarrassed. He said, "Hey, look, he didn't see. That's the thing. He didn't say that he was hacked. He said his photos were released without his consent. Yeah, which all but confirms the story that what we're hearing. Obviously,
and we expect to hear a report, by Monday that Seth Rollins has curb stomped his former fiance to death.
right. It's crazy. The whole situation is insane. Apparently, Vince McMahon is going to fine Seth Rollins a small amount. Triple H is fighting that he should not be fined. Yes, it is a situation of his own doing, but I mean, come on, this really shouldn't be a finable situation. And I think that case would have been valid had not so much media been picked up over this. It's been everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And unfortunately,
I'm looking at his Twitter now. I mean, he hasn't been completely Twitter silent. He's been posting shit.
He's trying to get back to business as normal. He's like, maybe if I post enough new stuff, it'll go away.
People are probably going to forget this in like 2 weeks.
I don't know about that.
Oh.
If anything,
well, not in the company at least.
Well, if anything, this is bad for him because if you type in Seth Rollins nude photos, those photos aren't the only thing that you're going to find, unfortunately. There is another thing from Seth Rollins' past called cyber fights. And that is basically gay porn. Yes, Seth Rollins once did some gay porn.
Nice.
I
won't be tuning into that, but
it's kind of hard to find. But it's there. And it happened. It is what it is. Whatever.
Hey, he needs to make some money.
But hey, I was young and impressionable. I needed the money. Whatever,
the money.
And I think that causes more.
Doesn't make him gay.
No, well, it might, but hey, or at least curious. But it is what it is. But the problem that it leads is the more things like this come out, the more problems it's going to make for him within the company. And there are already some sources.
This stuff blows over. This stuff will blow over.
It can.
Time heals everything, and he's also set him up to be goofed on in future promos and stuff.
But here's the problem: the timing of this couldn't be worse, man.
Oh no!
I mean, Triple H just made a stance against this type of stuff with China, and now their new possible golden boy, their next future of the company, is kind of in the same type of situation. I mean, not the same type of situation, but at least people will make the same comparisons.
Right.
This is not good. This is not good. This is really bad timing, and hypocrisy is going to be thrown all out there. So it's a very bad situation for Seth, and I think, unfortunately, this might cost him his push at the current time. We'll know
Which
soon.
Sucks. Yeah. We'll
know soon. When he doesn't cash in at WrestleMania, everyone's going to be like, "What?" But I don't know. I don't know. Is this what do you think in the long run? How big of a deal is this to his career?
In the long run, what would you say is like long run like?
Does this affect him like his trajectory 5 years down the road?
5 years? I don't think so.
So you don't think this could be the type of situation that if it grew big enough could basically end his run within WWE?
I mean, if they're finding more shit like this, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, but just like the stuff you were talking about, if this is all that's there, no, I don't see it really hurt that much.
Yeah. Well, what someone needs to be telling Seth Rollins is, whatever you do not put your hands on that woman. No matter how much you want to, do not hit that chick. He might want to. Don't frickin' do it. Under any circumstances, man. Jeez. Just leave the house.
Yep.
Leave the relationship. Leave the country.
Don't pull a Benoit.
No. I agree with that. So yeah, that's about all I've got. You got any other things you want to talk about?
No, I'm ready for something good to watch on Monday.
Yeah, hopefully Raw will be good.
Something decent.
Yeah, well, you might be hoping for a little bit too much then, because who knows what we're going to get out of Raw.
Right.
It's just kind of a mixed bag, because they don't really seem to know what they want to do. They don't really seem to know
Nope.
where they're going. So, I don't know. It's a very strange time to be in the WWE. The WWE. I don't know.
I don't know.
Would you like to plug your channel, my friend?
Yeah, you want to check me out on YouTube? Go on the YouTube review and search Grand Slam 87. Channel should come right up. Post a bunch of video game garbage and talk about random garbage and basically whatever's on my mind. If you want to play with me, play any games with me on PlayStation. My PlayStation ID is Grand Slam 87, and that is my Twitter handle, Grand Slam 87. If you want to get yourself in better shape, I can definitely help you out with that. Let you know what's worked for me, and yeah, I'll definitely respond to you if you have any questions or would like some help.
Yeah, yes, he will. And remember, Grand Slam 87 is not just his handle; it's a way of life. You figure out what that means for yourself, kids. I don't know. We got a new intro video. I didn't use it on this show, but I've been using it. It's pretty cool. It's Caveman doing weird things. A lot of fun. Oh, I almost forgot. Real quick, I have a special message from my good friend, Tommy C. And there it is. Yes, that is Shot from the Point Radio, and that is coming soon. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. That'll be a lot of fun. Joe Cronin Show doing big things. Make sure if you're a fan of Joe Cronin, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag or anything, but keep an eye out on Joe Cronin Show tonight because something big should be coming that way. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Other than that stuff, thank you guys so much for coming here and hating on me and everything. It's a lot of fun. Look, if you guys want to rebut and tell me why Lucha is so good, and if you want me to continue to review Lucha, give me some good reasons as to why. I mean, actual, intelligible friggin' reasons. Now, here's the thing. This is the thing that's killing me, Jeff. All these people are in the chats and stuff, and they're like, yeah, there's problems with this, but you should give them a pass on that. And I'm like, why? Why should I give them a pass for anything? Oh, they're a young company. What should you expect from them? They're a wrestling program on television, like TNA, like WWE, like everything else. They are here to be scrutinized in the same manner as any other wrestling promotion. I don't want to hear that they're young and up and coming. No, they're not. They're a weird company that's doing weird things that's not always connecting. That's what's happening. That's the reality. Suck it, everybody. I lost you on video, Jeff.
No, I got pee really bad.
Okay, well, for Jeff and his bladder, you can go pee. I'll close out the show. Thank you guys very much. Like, subscribe, and share. We will see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions. Peace.